If you're planning a trip to Milford Sound, you're going to want to watch this video. Hi, I'm Toby, owner and guide here at Luxe Tours. We're a small group tour, family owned and operated, based here in Fiordland. If you've started planning a trip to New Zealand, you've probably figured out by now there's a lot to plan. Where to stay, how to get to each place, what to book, and what's worth doing. It all adds up. So instead of overcomplicating it, we're going to run you through a few online tools that will make planning so much easier. These are the ones that people genuinely use, and they cover most of what you'll need. So let's get into it. First one, if you're road tripping or traveling in a camper van, is Campermate. Basically your go-to for anything practical on the road. You can find campsites, free and paid, toilets, showers, dump stations, petrol stations, and anything else you might need on a road trip. It's all mapped out based on where you are in the country. Now, it's especially useful around the road to Milford Sound, where things are quite a bit more spread out and it's often quite remote. This helps to plan your stops properly for your trip. Next is ChatGPT. Now, disclaimer, I understand that we're all a wee bit cautious about the use of AI, but ChatGPT is particularly helpful in the particular example of Milford Sound and the scenic stops that you can take on the way to Milford. As an example of using AI, why not search Milford Sound small group tours from Queenstown? It's going to bring up the likes of us, as well as other tour companies out there offering the same route. From there, after it spits out the first answer, you can build on it. You can ask it for short hikes that you can do in the area, lakes to visit, mountains to climb, or cafes that you might like to visit on your journey. ChatGPT will continuously build that itinerary out for you. Now, a key tip: don't take it for absolute gospel. Think of it as a first draft, not your final plan. This one is underrated and maybe something you won't discover until you get further and deeper into your planning. The New Zealand Travel Tips Facebook group, or NZTT. This group was created by Sarah and Nathan Chard, travel lovers that live here in New Zealand. This online Facebook group has grown to over 176,000 members and also has a website. This group is full of travelers from around the world who have already spent a lot of time in New Zealand traveling this beautiful country, as well as the local experts who live here in New Zealand and a team of very dedicated admins and moderators. There are sometimes over 70 questions asked from travelers every single day. You'll get real answers from real people. Sarah and the team at New Zealand Travel Tips have also partnered with many tourist operators around the country and can offer you discounts. This is a great benefit of being part of the NZTT family. So sign up and you'll get some pretty amazing advice. If you're planning to do any type of walks or hikes, short or long, then it's best to check out the Department of Conservation, or DOC, website. The Department of Conservation in New Zealand, a government agency, manages approximately 8.7 million hectares of New Zealand land, and this is your official source for hut and track information. You'll find track conditions, closures, weather warnings, difficulty levels, as well as hut and campsite bookings and facilities. Also, if you're doing any of the 11 great walks in New Zealand, such as the Milford or Routeburn track, this is where you can book and check updates. Overall, this is a really great tool if you're planning to spend a lot of your time in New Zealand hiking or camping. Next is AllTrails. This is more about the user experience of hiking. You'll get things like trail maps, real-time reviews, and photos of the trail. Instead of just reading official information, you can see what the track actually looks like from people who have done it very recently. The offline maps are particularly helpful around Milford Sound because there's no cell or Wi-Fi in the area. Next is First Table. Really good if you're trying to keep costs down a wee bit, definitely worth a look. It gives you 50% off certain restaurants if you book either early or quite a bit later in the evening. This works really well in places like Queenstown and Te Anau. It's not available across the country, but you'll generally find it in most cities or towns. It's free to sign up, and if you're flexible with timing, it's an easy way to save a bit of money on your meals without too much effort. Next, and a final wee cheeky plug, is our Luxe Tours e-guide. This is a comprehensive 25+ page e-guide for everything to do with Queenstown, Te Anau, Milford Sound, and Fiordland National Park. Our team has spent months, if not years, putting together all of this information into one very handy guide located on our website and free to download by anybody. You don't have to provide your email, we don't expect anything from you, just hit download, print it off, it's all yours. So that's it for now, but if you know of any other helpful online tools, drop us a comment below the video. Having some of these tools in your back pocket will really help with planning your Milford Sound trip. So we hope this has helped. Happy planning, and we hope to see you in Milford Sound soon.